I was trying to think when I really got to know Fitz. And where I got to know Fitz is down at the creek, fishing with Fitz. As many of you know, Fitz and I spent a lot of time in law school fishing down at the creek. But for anyone who's asked us, how'd you guys do, you know that Fitz and I are not particularly talented fishermen. Suffice it to say, we pose little danger to any of the aquatic life in the Holy James River area, I think. In fact, it might improve. But Fitz and I don't know a lot about fishing, but we know a little, and just like not enough to quite get there, but enough to start that we like to talk about it. And one thing we know about it is we've noticed good fishermen, seasoned fishermen, they talk about tides. They seem to be very concerned with tides. And being budding fishermen with the sky as our limit, potential, we decided we ought to concern ourselves with tides as well. Trouble being that's as far as it's pretty much all we know about tides. So we went down one day, and it was high tide. And I said, well, Fitz, is this a good thing? Is this high tide good? He's like, of course it's good. It's great. So warm water, more fish. It's pretty obvious. Okay, great. That's good. And we strike out that day, but it's early on, and we're not going to be discouraged. We come down a few days later, and it's low tide, and I expressed my disappointment. I said, well, it seems like bad news. High tide was good news. It's low tide, it seems like bad news. And he's like, no, you're looking at it completely wrong. This is great news. There's less water. There's less water for them to hide in. It's like there are more fish per, cubic inch of water than there was yesterday. Like, we can't miss. But we did. And we do. And just to give you some background on exactly where we fish, it's a little creek off the James River. It's a little tributary, I guess. And as the tide goes in and out of the James, it goes in and out of the creek. And we came down one day, and the tide was coming in from the James. I said, well, Fitz, is this good news? He's like, it's great news. Are you kidding? Like, all the big fish, all those monsters from the James River, are coming right in here, and we're going to catch them all. That's good enough for me. That makes sense, right? Like, good logic. In practice, not as much. Good on theory, poor in execution. We caught very little. And we came out a few days later, and the tide was going out. And I, again, said, no, Fitz, it seems to be bad news. The tide's going down. No, this is actually great news. All those big, fish in the river, they're already in the creek. Now they're getting sucked back out to the river. And they've got to go by us. It's a highway of fish at your feet. Pretty much just drop your line, you'll be good. But we weren't. So needless to say, Fitz and I have caught very little over 3 years. We're not live trying. And I tell this story for 2 reasons. The first is about Fitz, and it is, anyone who knows Fitz knows he has this unshakable optimism. That's almost, it's almost a zest for life, really. He just loves everything, and if you need a smile and you need good news, you go see Fitz, because he'll always have both for you, no matter what, whether the fish are biting or not. He's pretty sure about that. And also, one reason I tell a story, and it's actually poor at illustrating this point, but I bring it up, Fitz isn't very good at fishing. That might be the only thing Fitz isn't really good at. I think anyone who knows Fitz knows he has just this uncanny ability to excel at absolutely everything he picks up. No matter what it is, Fitz is good at it. Except fishing. But he truly excels like nobody else ever met at anything he picks up. And I also bring this up, kind of where I come in, is that I would not trade those days catching absolutely nothing with Fitz, getting snow in front for all the fish in the world. I mean, one would work. But the second reason I tell a story, and everybody will have to forgive me, especially my friends who know me, for how cheesy this is, but the story lends itself particularly well to the metaphor that in Nicole, Fitz really caught the only thing that matters. And she is... I realize it, but it's true. And she's kind and beautiful and smart and has been such a wonderful and loyal friend to me. And more importantly than how she's been to me, she's absolutely perfect for Fitz. And I think that Fitz is absolutely perfect for Nicole. So I just wanted to thank you for letting me be a part of this. It's really meant the world to me. I've had so much fun, and it's been an honor to be a part of this that everybody knows is going to be such a wonderful lifetime together. So I raise my glass to you guys, and cheers.
Cheers.